facing one of the heavyweights tonight.
And going through their pregame warm-ups, trying to get loose and focused here before tip. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce on the sidelines. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Bojan Bogdanovic.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, D'Angelo Russell is out there with Cameron Thomas. Then there's Sharp, then there's Johnson, and it's Williams in at the four-man position. And for the Hornets, it's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Ball is out there with MP, and it's Williams in at the center, locking down the middle. For a handful of teams at this point of the year, Doris, the future is now as they fall out of the playoff race.
But, Brian, there is a dilemma to be worked out in these cases, and here's what I mean by that. Your team is now out of contention, but veterans, generally speaking, don't believe that, and they want to be competitive and win basketball games. In the meantime, the organization, from a broad perspective, is thinking, we've got to start to play the young guys so that they can gain some much-needed experience in big games. Tough, tough situation.
Now, here's Williams. Pass to Johnson. Clock at 2. The three. Williams misses. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. A deep three from MP. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's Brooklyn. Now Russell. Thomas outside. The three is up. And again, it's the Nets missing. Here's MP. Rebounded by Johnson. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Doris, it's interesting, but the Nets franchise has never won an NBA championship.
That's absolutely correct, because their titles came before the merger. Now, since they've joined this league, they did go to the finals for a couple of times. Had Jason Kidd, who was the driver of success, but no championship in this modern era.
Now here's Russell. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Thomas misses.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
And the shot goes in.
Oh, it's exactly what you want to see from Miles Bridges. Assert himself, use that frame to convert through contact.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Thomas outside. Johnson passes to Williams. Drills it from deep.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
A nice shot by MP.
Oh, MP with the big response, the tough young competitor that he is.
Johnson passes to Russell. Williams, a screen on MP. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. For three, it's not going to go for him. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. It's Johnson with a drive. Great D that time from Miller.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
From deep, MP fires in the triple. MP's got 9.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Thomas outside. Williams from long range. And the Nets miss again. Charlotte leading by 6. Miller, the pass to MP. The three. And the Hornets, another three.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Russell, the pass to Johnson. It's Thomas on the wing. Sharp, a screen on MP. Thomas misses.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Oh, another miss by MP. Nets trail by 9. Johnson on the wing to win the run. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
You can see no hesitation on the catch by Cam Johnson. This is why he's on the floor, folks.
From deep, MP. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So both teams changing it up here. Well, a chance to check out some stats for DeAnthony Melton.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And the Nets with possession here. 9-point game. Simmons finds Williams. Bogdanovich with it. Outside, Williams. And there's the screen. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Man, the pass to MP. Takes the three. And the Hornets, another three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
MP against Melton. Pass to Bogdanovich. Outside, Williams. Pulls it. Williams grabs the board. Hornets leading by 12. And here's MP from outside. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Johnson. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Here's Simmons. No good on the buzzer beater. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Charlotte on top, up by 15. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, the Hornets enjoying a nice lead here.
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
They've got Josh Okogie, Trey Mann out there with MP. Then it's Williams, and it's Salon in at power forward. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hornets. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He added 61 points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Offensive rebound.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Fires the three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
And that game was all about the depth they have on this roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play.
Oh, hey! How about that?
Simmons with a little flair and flash. Let him feel all of your basketball ability, Ben Simmons.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. You're a good person to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think, obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching. I'm not sure how we define a difficult finish for Cam Thomas. This guy finds a way through contact.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. So for the Hornets, Bridges, he's checked in for Williams. Miller comes in for Okogie. And LaMelo Ball is subbed in for Mann. Sharp, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Russell comes in for Williams. Hornets leading by 20. MP outside. The three ball. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. MP's got 35 in the game. And so it's Brooklyn with it. The Lakers will be traveling in to face them after this one. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. 4-3. Ball with the rebound. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
Thomas outside. Back to Russell. Clock at 4.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Lets it fly. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And good! There's another!
That will do it. 40 points for him, and he's pulled even.
Wow, the record for most 40-point games in a single season. Magnificent.
Yeah, and to tie Wilt's mark of 63 of them is just awe-inducing. Over 3/4 of an NBA season hitting these kind of numbers. Wow.
Green's checked in for Charlotte. Williams is checked in for Brooklyn. Johnson comes in for Thomas. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
A new day. The Spurs' Victor Wembanyama said a few years back it was more of a guards game, but now it's come back to a big men's game. We've got guys all around the league who do a lot of stuff despite being very tall. It's the way the game changes. You just have to adapt. Brian, the gauntlet has been thrown.
And I like it. Good stuff, Allie. Thank you. And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach 4 minutes played, they've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And that one's good. Melton.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The Hornets have gone 8 for 9 here in this second. MP outside. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 7 assists in the game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Here's Melton. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
A reliable distributor, Russell will find ways to set his guys up.
And for Charlotte, they're shooting an out-of-this-world 77%. Miller can't get it to go. Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Johnson against Miller. Outside Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Kept alive. Sharp. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
Sharp. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Sharp. Both free throws good from Sharp. And so it's Charlotte with it. They've got the Heat ahead of them in their next game in Miami. It'll be the start of a 3-game trip on the road. Bridges finds MP. Now Green. MP outside. Got it up. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
MP getting it done for Charlotte. He put up a jaw-dropping number of 3-pointers. An exceptional single-quarter performance. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Welcome, folks. Quite a lot of action in the first half with an incredible display of brilliance by MP.
What you know about MP? He's been aggressive from the start. He has no problem with being the money man for this team.
Just like I'm the money man of this show, right? The 2K halftime show with Ernie Johnson and friends. Let's look now and see how teams stack up across the league. It's our latest power rankings.
You take a look at the Hornets coming down the final stretch of the season, about a month left. I think they're in a pretty good spot.
Matter of fact, they're in the #1 spot.
Well, #1 is a good spot, isn't it, Ernie?
Last I checked, it doesn't get better than that. And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And for Charlotte, their shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. On the floor for Brooklyn, we've got Cam Thomas, Sharp out there with Williams. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Johnson in at the 3. Knocks down the triple.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Three-pointer. The rebound by Bridges.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, yes. 2 loud points from Miller, making his presence felt.
A bit of a tweener, but Miles Bridges finds ways to show up in the box score doors.
Well, you know he's looking to score, Brian, first and foremost. Easy to set up as he can attack from virtually anywhere. No matter what, you know that Bridges is going to get you some buckets.
From deep, MP. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 9 assists now tonight.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Williams finds Russell. Pass to Thomas from deep. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. And here's MP from outside. And another one!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Outside Johnson. It's Thomas on the wing. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Williams has got 9 rebounds now. And here's MP from outside. Sharp grabs the miss.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Here's Russell. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
I just love the ball movement.
Brooklyn's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Russell to pass to Thomas. To halt the run. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
They are unconscious from outside, and so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone. I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Miller right side. Williams with the screen. And here's MP from outside. And Charlotte, another 3.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Russell, that's good.
You have the sense that D'Angelo Russell likes to play through contact. This is a tough-minded player.
MP outside, fires for 3. Oh, another one falls.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Thomas outside, the 3 is up. Hornets with the rebound. Williams has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And the basket by MP.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Russell. Launches it. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
MP no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
It's Thomas on the wing. Over MP. Thomas misses.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Boy, confidence right there. The pull-up jump shot is on time for Brandon Miller.
And here's Thomas from the arc. The rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now.
You know, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
He's putting the team on his back. Incredible scoring performance thus far.
Looking to end the run. The shot comes out, and so it's the Charlotte Hornets showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And one. Teams have to be more strategic with their spending.
They do, Brian, and I think this speaks to the league's desire to make sure there's competitiveness across all of the teams in the league. There are now harsh penalties in place for teams that go over the luxury tax. So star players in their 30s or players with injury concerns aren't necessarily guaranteed max contracts in the future. You're going to see a lot more negotiations and smart decision making.
They've got Williams. MP is out there with Cody Martin, and it's Salon in at the 4. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Here's MP. There's 39 seconds left to play in the 4th. To the wing on the left. Here's Salon. Martin outside. From deep, MP sinks it from distance.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
The shot by Russell, no good. They're enjoying a sizable lead.
And what I like, BA, they haven't stopped pressing the issue.
MP with it. Fires from deep. No good. And so Charlotte takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
That's what I'm talking about. Son, you win so many games, I'm running out of things to say. Yo, keep this thing to regulation. I got plans after the game.